Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Wanda and I'm waxing things. Happy Black Friday to everybody. How's everybody doing? Doing good. I'm starting to put up my little tree. It's not a big tree, it's like a 4-foot tabletop tree, but it's cute. And it's funny because I've seen decorations that I haven't seen in years. So it's bringing up a lot of emotion and a lot of nostalgia today. But did everybody have a great Thanksgiving? Mine was quiet. Mr. Drama King worked as he usually does. And yeah, I've been kind of under the weather, so it was good. We had our family Thanksgiving on Sunday. So it was nice to see, his children came over and everything. So it was nice. But guess what, guys? This is a second installment of my Flameless Friday. And this is just wax melts. And mostly they're going to be from Goose Creek. And I thought it would be a good day to do this, not only because I have a few to discuss, but with Goose Creek having their 60% off sale, if people do like their wax melts for them, they're $2 a piece. $2. Wanda place the healthy water. I did mostly wax melts, but I did get a few candles too. And it was candles that if I did the wax melts and I absolutely loved them, I had to have it. So we have a bunch to discuss. And yeah, I wrote down the scent notes on these. So let's hope I can figure out where everything went. I also have 2 from South of Sanity that I end up finishing up. We all know, ladies and gentlemen, since, I've been really bad with allergies and whatnot, I've been mostly doing my melters. I had enough cover up under my eyes to cover up the black too. Yeah, shook a horse, and I can't wait to go to have my scans done on next Wednesday, and see what's going on. Okay, without further ado, we're going to get into this, shall we? Like I said, these are, I have a bunch of wax melts of Goose Creek Candle Company first. And the first one, I've already been through a whole set of this. Unfortunately, the thing about Goose Creek's wax melts, they're small. And I put 2 in a wax melt pot. And they last I have it on 4 hours. And they last probably 2 days. The third day, I'm ready to either add another one to it or change it out. But at least I'm getting a solid 8 to 10 hours from 2 cubes. And the first one is cookie butter eggnog. Now, the scent notes in this is cookie butter, creamy eggnog, sweet almond, and warm vanilla. Yes, yes. Now, what do I smell? It's so creamy. You get a nice creamy eggnog. I don't know what a cookie butter is, but I guess it's supposed to add a little bit more depth and richness to it. But I'm definitely picking up a creamy eggnog. I'm picking up the vanilla. I'm picking up some nutmeg. Maybe a tad bit of ginger, but most of the nutmeg and a cinnamon. And just a creamy eggnog. Now, when I say creamy eggnog, guys, we all know there's different kinds of eggnogs. Now they come out with flavored eggnogs. But this is the difference between, for me, of course, or a basic eggnog that's creamy, but it's more in the vanilla. Or if you get the Hood Golden Eggnog, which is probably the top of the line as far as commercialized eggnog. And it's more rich, more creamy, more eggy, kind of. But this, to me, is the Hood Golden Eggnog. Now, like I said, 2 wax melts in my wax melt system got about 8 to 10 hours, depending on. And I would have it on the high strength, medium, sometimes high. and it would actually fill up my living room. It gently wafted out a little bit to the kitchen and to the add-on. You hear noise in the background, guys, ladies and gentlemen. I can't help it. It's the pellet stove. It's our heating. So with 2 cubes, it did probably a 12, 15-foot radius. And it wasn't overly strong, but it was definitely present. It was pretty authentic. It was so yummy that it's so good that I will be on my second clamshell, and I ordered a jar candle of that. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this is cookie butter eggnog. Next on the list. Mr. Bear is running around too like a nut. He sees Christmas ornaments. He's like, uh-huh. Yeah. This one I finished. And this is gingerbread sugar cookie. And I know it doesn't, kind of, the lighting's bad here. We keep getting snow squalls. All of a sudden it gets wicked dark. The winds whip up and you can't even see out there. It's like whiteout conditions. So, yeah, it's gingerbread sugar cookie. And this is gingerbread spices, brown sugar, and baked sugar cookies. Yeah, I've already been through this. Yeah. What does my nose smell? I definitely get the sugar cookie. Definitely a sugar cookie. And I get a little bit of gingerbread mixed in. I would say, like, if they put, like, a crystallized sugar, ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg combination on top and sprinkled it. Not quite like a ginger snap cookie, because it is mostly like a sugar cookie, but there are hints of gingerbread to it. Like I said, I would definitely think of a crystallized ginger, sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg combination. Or even if they put maybe crushed up some hard ginger snap cookies, like really fine ground them and spread it on top of a sugar cookie when it was burning, because you definitely get more of a sugar cookie than the gingerbread. But I liked it because, again, 2 cubes, 8 to 10 hours, medium. I would say medium to high. Sometimes I do it on the high setting. Sometimes I do it on the medium setting. Definitely get the sugar cookie, little snippets of that gingerbread. And I would say it did what it was present in the room, not as strong as like the eggnog cookie, but you could smell it. It was a good light background scent. I did get a candle of this because I enjoyed this scent and it did not bother my allergies or whatever the heck is going on here. But it was actually pretty decent and I enjoyed it. So, like if you open the clamshell, you definitely get the gingerbread, but then you get that sugar, the sugar cookie, and you get the sugar that goes up your nose like, and you can smell the crystallization of it. But I enjoyed it for what it's worth. It's not the strongest candle in the world, but it's great if you just want some light fragrance in the background to relax. Or maybe you do the jar candle and have one of these going in the background to amplify. But again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm basing this on wax melts only. So that was gingerbread sugar cookie. Now the next one is holiday rum cake. And I've only gone through 2 of these. And I will tell you why. I still have 2 in my in a wax melter in the office. 2 of these. I'm going on day 4. Now, for granted, it's been over 10 hours, but it's been day 4. And I lit this yesterday and it kind of go completely out of the house. And that's holiday rum cake. And I'm going to tell you, it is warm rum cake. I'm getting old. Rich cream and cocoa drizzle. It's not a boozy candle. I got no booze off of it. It does lack sweetness, but this is a dense, dense, rich, heavy spice cake. With just a very, very slight hint of cocoa in the background. Very rich molasses, brown sugar. Yeah. Very, didn't get like a raisin, but I definitely got the molasses, the brown sugar, a spice cake. It very heavy and dense. It does lack sweetness. But I'll tell you, 2 cubes, I had it in the little room. It came out to the living room. I could smell it in the kitchen. If I went out to fill the bird feeders and came back in, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I could smell it there too, coming back in. This thing lingers too. This thing is a beast. And like I said, 4 times. So definitely 2 cubes. I probably got at least 11 hours total on 2 cubes so far. And if I let that bad boy, if it turned the light on and warmed it again, it would still probably pull you out of the house. Did I get a candle of this? Yeah, I did. So this is holiday rum cake. Now, moving on. Oh, now this one is good. And I did touch base on this before when I did the haul, and I'm just going to tell you about it again. And this is iced oatmeal cookie. What isn't there to like about this, guys? This is so, so good. Love the packaging, love the pink on it, love everything about it. Now, the sit notes on this is crumbly cookie, toasted oats, brown sugar, and vanilla icing. And I said it before, I get raisin. I got raisin. I still smell raisin. You get the oatmeal cookie, which is a brown sugar oat, like a nice toasted roast, a toasty oat. I get raisin. It gives a little sweetness to it. And I actually pick up the nice sweetened vanilla glazed on top of the, you know, how they ice the sugar, the oatmeal cookie. And that is not too sweet. It's perfectly balanced. It's wonderful. So, you know, you got your warm, I'm saying cinnamon raisin oatmeal cookies coming out of the oven, even though it does not mention raisin. Yeah, there's raisin. It's just so wonderful. This has to be probably my favorite holiday candle from Goose Creek. It's, like I said, it's so perfectly balanced. You get the oats, you get the brown sugar. I get raisin, you get that nice, not too cloyingly sweet vanilla icing to it. 2 cubes, and I'm good. It filled up the room, which is the living room. Is, you know, pretty big. It's an open concept. I could smell it throughout. Was not strong enough to drive you out of the house, but I'd give it on 2 cubes of this, I'd give it around a 6. So it's like a light medium, more towards medium. Perfect, just a wonderful fragrance. And I don't care if this was light, I'd put as many on as I need on the lighter side. You know, like I said, a 6 out of 10. So it did lean towards medium. I would put on as many of these bad boys because the scent is phenomenal. And that is iced oatmeal cookie. Okay, next one. See how the light's changing? Sorry, I can't do anything out there. This, I love a coffee scent. I truly do. And so I had to try this when it came out. And I was waiting to see if it came in candle form, which it finally dropped last week. And that is Irish cream coffee. Green. I mean, okay, we're in for it. But I guess because the mug is green for the holidays. So good. And the scent notes in this is coffee beans, sweet chocolate, Irish cream, and does it say warm caramel? I can't even read my own writing. Guys, much like. You do get a little boozy note from the Irish cream liquor, but you get a nice, rich, dark roasted coffee, which the coffee is almost so dark that you do pick up some chocolate to it, which a dark roasted coffee being the more it's roasted, it bring out that coffee note, the chocolate note to it. But it's a rich, decadent, dark roasted coffee with a hint of chocolate in the background and some Irish cream liquor that it is, you do pick up a little boozy note to it, but it's not overly boozy. It's not all alcohol. It's going to drive you out of the house. Wicked strong. Wicked. I've only burnt this once. I put this on 4 hours. I hit it again for 4 hours, and it was still quite strong. I would give this a total 7.5. This thing filled the kitchen, the living room, and my den. It didn't quite go down the hallway, but it had quite of an open concept area to go through. So I got this back up in, I did order it in the candle to see how that would fare, but this was so good that I had to get another one of these. So if you like a nice, rich, full body coffee scent, not necessarily like black coffee, but I kind of like Irish cream too, the smell of it. But yeah, if you like a good, rich, full body coffee scent, give this one a try. And like I said, these are $2. $2 isn't going to break your bank. At least it didn't for me. But, honestly, I know a lot of people don't like Goose Creek because of the way they perform with the Wimpy Wicks or whatever. But you want to try different scents. Probably the way it would go with on their Black Friday sales. Get these for $2 a piece. Because, at Walmart, the Better Homes and Gardens are more than $2. So, that's what I did for other scents. So there you have it, folks, on the Goose Creek ones. And believe it or not, I did finish 2 from South, the Sanity. And I did get through the candy corn. And the scent notes on the candy corn. And I know I wrote it down. Here we go again. Wow. Sweet vanilla, buttercream, sugar, and honey. So authentic, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Very authentic scent. I definitely picked up the vanilla and the honey. And it was just so good. It really was a wonderful scent. Very authentic on the light side, ladies and gentlemen, but extremely authentic. And that was South of Sanity's candy corn. Now the last one that I got totally through, and this is so backup worthy to me. And I actually finished burning this on Thanksgiving, which was yesterday, because it was just so good. And it was pumpkin graham cracker. So good. And the scent notes in this is pumpkin, caramel, maple, syrup, and graham cracker. And first and foremost, you got the graham cracker, which I love it. Oh. And I got basically a pumpkin pie with a graham cracker crust and a little bit of maple to it. So it was so good. It wasn't overly spicy. Like I said, it was more graham cracker forward. But I did pick up a little of the pumpkin spices associated with a pumpkin pie. And I did pick up some maple syrup, which gave it a little sweetness. So if you enjoyed pumpkin vanilla creme from Bath & Body Works, but you were hesitant because the graham cracker note smelled like jalapeno chips. This did not smell like jalapeno chips. It smelled like a toasted graham cracker crust. And it was just so good. 2 cubes, 3 days, again, 8 to 10 hours, and it filled the space. And it doesn't have, it did not, it's not a house filler, but was a space filler. And it would, this is no tiny room either, ladies and gentlemen. The space that it filled was 14 feet that way, and probably a good 14, 15 feet that way. That was the space that it filled. Definitely recommend this to get multiples of, because it is that good. And has some pumpkin graham cracker from South of Sanity Candles. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, for this Flameless Friday. I hope you found it entertaining and informative, especially with all the Black Friday candle sales. I don't know, they're very much overwhelmed by everything that's out there. I did place a Goose Creek order, so God knows how long that will take to get here. And it was a pretty large order, but that's going to be it for me. I'm not, after that candle day, I thought there were 3 or 4 that I was interested in, but with candle day, and then I'm on an absolute no buy. I'm just going to stick with what I love, and what I love to burn, what I know I can tolerate. And that is basically foodie scents and fall scents. I can't do anything piney, anything woodsy, too perfumey. It's not worth it. And hopefully eventually these broken blood vessels will eventually go away. So I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Again, please like, subscribe, comment. At least consider giving this video a thumbs up so other people can find my channel. And I welcome all the new subscribers to the channel. And I hope everybody has a wonderful and safe shopping weekend. If you're still celebrating the Thanksgiving holiday, I hope you have enjoy your time with all your friends, family, and loved ones. And I will see everybody in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.